Thank you again for tuning in and watching our video. As always, if you're receiving this by email, if you'd like a free, no obligation market analysis, please feel free just to reply right to this email. Let me know, hey Mike, let me know how much my home is worth. And we can do that one of two ways. We can do a quick market analysis, quick and dirty, which will get you the rough value, just so you know where you're at today. Or we can come out, spend 20 minutes with you looking at the home, and then again tell you any improvements you can do to maximize the value if you're thinking about selling. Also, if you'd like to search for homes, if you're on our blog, click the search for homes link, which is right over here. Or if you'd like me to set you up on a search, reply back to this email and say, hey Mike, I'm looking for homes in, and let me know what cities, what price range, and what basic amenities. I can get those out to you. And that's a great place to start. Today, let's talk about buyer consultations. Something near and dear to my heart. I was fortunate this year to go to the Hear It Direct conference. And if you want to know more about that conference for real estate agents, please feel free to Google it. It's put on by a great lady named Sue Adler in New Jersey. She started this conference so that she can literally hear it direct from real estate consumers that have bought and sold homes over the last 12 months. Something startling she found was interviewing a panel of roughly 20 home buyers, 19 of them did not do an initial buyer consultation. However, when asked, of the 20 people, would you have done a buyer consultation? Do you feel that there's value in that? Do you feel it would have made the process easier? Do you feel it would have reduced the stress level? 17 of them overwhelmingly said yes. Here's the problem. In real estate, most of the time, this is how real estate handle a real estate purchase. A buyer calls up or goes online, says, I want to go see this home. The real estate agent rushes out, shows them the property. Client says, this isn't a good fit because XYZ. Real estate agent shows them 3 or 4 more homes, and away they go on a home purchase. One of the very biggest issues with this, an overwhelming majority of the buyers felt that as soon as they wrote and had that offer accepted, they were left in the wind because they had no idea what to do next. They didn't know the process. No one had taken the time to sit down with them and go over, here's how we buy a home, A, B, C, D, keys in your hand, your family's moved in. What they also found was, out of the 20 buyers, 11 of them felt that they would have saved money, they would have bought a home in a better location, they would have made a different choice as far as school districts go, they would have made a different choice as far as how close or far to religious services they would have been had they sat down with the real estate agent up front and explained their needs to them. The flip side of that is, real estate consumers don't know this. They don't know that they should be doing a buyer consult up front to alleviate these issues. Here at the Perna Team, we've taken it upon ourselves to do a formal buyer consultation with the buyers that choose us. And again, for that same reason, we love to take just 20 or 30 minutes to get to know you, see if it's a good fit, genuinely listen, without the distraction of looking at homes and trying to pick out the words that you're saying, but literally genuinely listen to your needs as a family, and then also go over that home buying process in its entirety so you have a clear understanding of what the A, B, C, D, and home ownership looks like. The 2 buyers that did do a home consult, in the top 5 things of their life that they ranked the most stressful, buying real estate wasn't even on that list. Now, of the other 20 buyers, 14 of them found buying a home in the top 3 most stressful. You know, it seems like a very simple thing. I want to go look at a house. But just as an example, just the purchase agreement itself, the one that we use, is 5 pages long, packed with buyer protections. And it's a great thing to know that up front. With the multiple listing service today, with the technology today, you can get extremely specific with what you're looking for and your needs as a family. And it's great to have an understanding of just how deep we can go as far as searching for a criteria. And then lastly, it's that relationship that's the most important. When all 20 buyers were interviewed, that was the #1 thing that stood out, was that they felt that they didn't have a great relationship with their real estate agent. The real estate agent hadn't taken the time to listen to their concerns and needs, and felt that the real estate agent could have acted better on their behalf, either in negotiation or in helping them select properties to see and advise them on which ones to make offers on, had they just taken the time up front to get to know them a little bit better. If you would like to have a buyer consultation up front, spend 20 or 30 minutes having myself or one of my team members get to know you and your needs, please don't hesitate again to reply to this email, click the link, or give us a call anytime at 248-425-5082. Thank you again, and make it a great month, guys.